Southwest Montessori Academy is enrolling now for the spring semester. Corinne is here to tell us why parents should choose a Montessori education. Well, parenting and educating is certainly challenging in the middle of a pandemic. The Montessori is an alternative model, alternative to traditional education, what we consider traditional education. So tell me how Montessori education educates the whole child.
So it's about developing a child's entire being. We want them to develop socially, emotionally, intellectually, and physically. So when we do that, we actually, it's not just about developing social or academic skills, it's about developing social and emotional and everyday living skills.
I love it, because that's what these pictures are showing, is that everyday living. It's the things that they're doing or they would do at home too. And you and I have had conversations about, yes, a child can peel a carrot or cut up an apple. They just need some instruction on how to sweep the floor. These are things I wish I would have taught my children when they were younger. That would have been really nice to know that I could teach them to do that. So speaking of socializing, the pandemic has certainly created a challenge for us in that regard. So what does socialization look like in a Montessori classroom?
So the Montessori curriculum is intentional in helping children develop respectful interactions with each other. So they learn how to observe each other and while they're working without interrupting. They learn how to respect each other's personal space. And it's really about learning everyday manners. So in general, it's not just about it's really about learning to be part of a greater community and not just looking to our own interests. So we help children to be able to remember that even if they don't consider a particular classmate to be a friend, we still get to learn how to be respectful and kind to each other. So with that, we help children, young children actually make friends very easily at this age, and play creates an environment for children to develop social skills. And what's interesting is that those same play environments really help children develop problem solving and conflict resolution skills as well. So imagine a scenario where two children have a disagreement. Of course, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to get very upset. We want them to learn how to calm down, get back into that thinking brain, and get out of that fight or flight response brain, and really be able to contribute solutions and ideas. So when two children come together to solve a conflict, the first thing is they get calm, and then they're able to talk about their feelings, talk about their needs, and be able to maybe make amends for any mistakes that they made. And in the process of that, they come together to decide a solution that they both agree on. It's not that the adult is there to implement that idea or to come up with a solution on their own, but the children come together and come up with a solution that works for them. So the adult is there as a guide or a facilitator.
I love it.
And one of my favorite conflict resolution tools comes from positive discipline. It's called Bugs and Wishes. So with Bugs and Wishes, for example, our children use work mats. When they decide to work on the floor, they'll put their work on a work mat, and that helps protect their workspace. And sometimes, children will mistakenly walk across another child's rug. So with Bugs and Wishes, the child has a framework of conversation. They can say, "It bugs me when you walk on my mat, and I wish that you would walk around it." So Montessori and positive discipline together are a perfect fit because they're both founded on the premise of respect.
We could use that Bugs and Wishes as adults. Quickly tell me what options there are for parents who are thinking about enrolling in Montessori education, maybe for the spring semester or even for next year.
We do offer an in-person learning experience or a virtual learning experience. Our in-person is 5 days a week, either half days or full days. And then our virtual classroom is for parents who just aren't quite ready to send their children back in person, but they still want to continue those academics. So we do have a teacher that is facilitating instruction virtually through Zoom. She sends home materials with the children, gives parents support and all of that. Either way, whichever option parents want to go with, they can go to our website and sign up for a virtual tour, or call the school and talk to me directly and be able to sign up for a tour that way as well.
Well, you should definitely do that. Check out this alternative model for education that is educating a whole child. Give them a call today, 434-4450, or check out the website. We'll be right back.